This is your girl Sunshine B. Who do I have in the building?
Why are you saying like you constantly?
Lola.
Because I gotta use the bathroom. This is BMO.
OMG. And
It's
that's
your girl.
Lola.
That's what happens when you ask inappropriate questions. You get inappropriate answers.
Why are you over there singing like you constantly?
Mo Love and
Trying to be
D-Mo
quiet.
are about to go to timeout.
Go sit
Send me
around
the
table.
time out. I don't care.
Okay.
I like staring at the wall. It's nap time for me.
Okay, well, the first half of the show we defined love and what's in love, what's love, and what's lust. But now we're going to talk about how your past affects your future in terms of love. So basically, how does your past love affects how you love now? So, basically, do you think your past affects your future? Now, this could be positive and negative. We won't stay on the negative. We'll do positive and negative. But do you think your past relationships affect how you handle your new ones? Anybody want to go first?
They most definitely do. I really don't want to talk about that, but sometimes you have to have a little bad in order to be able to appreciate the good.
And I definitely agree.
And, sometimes those bad relationships, doesn't mean that necessarily there wasn't love there, but it could have been better.
Should have been more healthier.
Right. And there was, a ex of mine. It wasn't really a good relationship, but there was love there. But when it's all said and done, we wasn't going to work out. But from that, I have learned how to kind of accept other people's flaws. And I guess the person I'm in love with now, that last relationship brought about patience and more so understanding than wanting to throw in the towel and throw my hands up and be like, oh, I'm done. I can't do this. So I guess that last relationship allowed me to carry on into my new relationship, endurance and tough love and unconditional love.
I learned patience, and I learned the difference between love and in love.
Mm-hmm.
When I thought I was in love, I was just loving. Because we made sure that we were there for each other, but at the end of the day, you couldn't see love because it wasn't there. We were just taking care of each other. But I believe that everything I've learned in my past, good and bad, has helped perfect me and helped me learn how to be a better significant other, learn how to be a better friend, better daughter, better sister. I'm mad D-Mo is acting up.
He's having
what I
issues
just
over
said.
there.
No,
Trying
they're
to
laughing
cross
at me
his
because
legs.
I'm too fat to cross my legs.
He went to cross him, and one just went sliding and didn't cross, and he just fell out of the chair instead.
But I will say that it also made me guarded, because though I felt like I was in love and I was loving, I gave too much of my heart.
Amen.
And when it got stomped on, it was hard to figure out how to put it back. And once I put it back, I refused to give it to anybody else. But learning that, one, you can never give somebody your whole heart, because your heart belongs to so many different people. Like, my family has a place in my heart, my friends, these two lovely people in the studio that's going back and forth. I love them unconditionally. But knowing that, and with that being said, a lot of my family problems affect how I handle a relationship. I mean, if you grow up in a home where you haven't seen a successful marriage, then you think that they don't exist. And they have this assumption that girls who don't have a dad don't trust men, and guys who mom wasn't present seek mom's attention, seek women's attention. Now, again, that's just an assumption, but I can, and I have seen and heard a lot of those assumptions come out people's mouths. And my love is raising her hand like we is in school, so I guess I'll click on her first. Click.
Yes, this is what I was waiting to get to. Now, sometimes you might have, I guess, had both of your parents in your life, but necessarily maybe if you are a product of divorce, and you went to go stay with one parent and the other parent, more so your dad, wasn't really there, as much. It still has a way of, kind of affecting you.
It's sad. I'm over here talking about dad. He wasn't there to take me to the to change my underwear.
So some problems can arise out of that, because my number one issue is trying to believe what a man promises me or tells me that he's gonna do.
Those broken promises.
Right. And those broken promises, oh, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that, kind of came from my daddy. Sorry, daddy, but yeah, it kind of came from you. So.
I got those this weekend.
Trust issues. Oh,
I believe that because of broken promises, I'm more of a action. What you say does not mean that much to me unless I see it. So
I want to see it.
You can tell me that you're gonna be there, but if I don't see that you're there, you're like, sadly, some people's words mean nothing to me. Like, you can tell me all day that you love me, but if I don't feel it and I don't see it going this ear, it don't even really go in. It kind of like bounce off.
I
think it's like that with anyone.
Yeah, I'm just saying for me,
if
an
I
example.
don't feel love, then you saying it don't mean squat.
But I mean, some people, all they need to do is hear it. But
well, I mean, if they hear it, then they feel it. But what I'm saying is, if you don't feel it, don't nothing else matter.
I don't see it. No,
I tell people to walk that walk. It ain't about talking.
True.
Walk the walk. Then we can
Lola, you got anything to add?
I can definitely understand with like the parent not being there and stuff. Like, my parents were divorced, but I am a Navy brat, so my dad was gone for a lot of times, and I feel like that's where my I don't need no man comes in, because that was pretty much the household I was raised in, was he's not here, you gotta take care of yourself, you can't wait for him to come back 6 months from now. So I feel like that's a lot of where that comes from.
Hold
I
on.
kind of add into that.
Did y'all see that what they call memes, where it was the mama praying, the little girl praying, and the little boy praying, and the mama was like, I don't need a man. The little girl was like, I don't trust men, and the boy was like, I'm not gonna be a man.
What?
Yeah.
If you're not gonna be a man, what you gonna be?
No, it was basically like the guy is leaving, and the woman is trying to justify that with, I don't need a man. So her daughter learns that I don't trust men, and her son learns that he doesn't want to be a man because what a man is disappointed his mother.
They let him down.
And unfortunately, a lot of times when single mothers have that kind of mentality, it teaches their kids different things about men. Either not to trust them, or that they're not necessary, or that being whatever that man was isn't ideal. If that makes any sense. So that's essentially what that meme was getting at.
Now, what I was trying to say is, now I'm more so considered the independent woman, but I do know. Excuse me.
Because she almost said something.
I do know a point to become submissive, you know, to my significant other. But the reason why I
I'd love to see
became,
that.
what?
I'd love to see that. The moment
Continue.
you become submissive.
I am very. If there's a man who is willing enough to lead, if he can lead, then I'll be
Mine's
submissive.
more one who is worthy enough.
Thank
I
you.
see how you did
Thank
that.
you. That's what I meant though. That's what I meant though.
Okay.
You know,
Right,
like I was
anybody.
saying, but my dad raised me like to basically be self-sufficient. So like when my brothers was outside cutting grass and stuff like that, guess what? I was too. So no, I'm just trying to, you know what? Y'all just gonna leave my love alone. What I'm trying to say is basically, you know, necessarily do I need a man? No. Would I like to have one? Sure. Yes. Would I survive without one? Yes. Could I take care of a house and a home and whatever else I need to without a man? Yes, but ideally, I would like to have somebody there.
Okay. So how do you say what happened in your past relationships, your problems with your family and friends, and make amends with the situation so that your past doesn't negatively affect your future?
Learn from your past. Got to.
I feel like you have to learn from your past, but at the same time, not completely take it as everything. Like, you still have to be able to learn, but still give some things a chance to prove you a different opinion or different way. Because there are, like, certain qualities that somebody may possess that will remind you of something in your past that you didn't like, but they might have it. It's just different, to where they can show you that, yes, I have this, but it's not necessarily as bad of a thing as you thought.
Dima?
Can you repeat the question? Because I had a point.
You should have been listening.
I said,
If somebody didn't have to talk every time there was a pause,
That's what
I'd
you're
have been
supposed to
able
do. It's
to-
a talk show.
You can't let pauses.
Anyway, come on.
how do you confront your past and make amends with the situation so that it doesn't affect your future?
One, recognize that your past isn't your present
Mm-hmm.
or your future. A lot of things can happen in your life, and it happens to help you grow, to help you learn, and to move forward, not to continue to relive it and not to stay in it. A lot of people go into their next relationship assuming that the next person is just supposed to know better and do better. That doesn't always work. If they don't know what happened, they can't do better. Inform them that these are certain things that you can't deal with. Also understand that they're different people. Although they may do some of the same things, they're going to do them differently and for different reasons. Get to know the person that you're with and be with them.
Not your past.
Amen.
Basically the same thing. I still haven't confronted all my past, so it comes up.
Do that.
It's more.
Anytime.
It's more of the family.
Close them chapters, girl. Close
It's
them
the family issues.
Oh, okay.
I haven't
Like, give
completed
you a little
that,
bit of time.
that one. I have, yeah. It's a little bit, but there's just. I just feel like it's what I gotta say. Jesus might not approve.
I mean, it's heavy, and I definitely get it. But one thing I've learned throughout my college experience is you have to deal with your stuff, because the longer it takes you to deal with it, the more areas of your life it impacts, and it doesn't necessarily have to.
Yeah, that's on my little desktop of like quotes and stuff. It went a whole month about forgiveness, and I was so happy when it went to the next subject.
Message.
But we still working on that.
Yes,
Message.
yes, Lord, because
I think that's a lifelong
think-
lesson.
I think
Not
it is, 'cause
something you
it's
just
like-
learn overnight.
It's sad because when you think you forgive somebody, and then they do something to add on.
to what they already did.
And you
that
get
didn't
so
do.
mad, and you
It's
like,
not a
man,
one-time thing.
did I really forgive them?
It's not a one-time thing.
You have to
Forgiveness
forgive-
is continuous.
Yeah, that's what one of them says. You basically have to forgive somebody every day, every time, every second you're awake. You have to continue
And the
forgiving
I
that
forgive you
person.
today, but tomorrow I might not.
And
But also-
the best people to deal with that are truly your parents, because you might do some stupid things to just make them so angry, And in order for them to move on and keep providing a roof over your head and food on the table and clothes on your back and the stuff that you really want, they have to forgive you.
But how about the person
Yeah.
I need to forgive is
Yeah.
my parent?
Yeah. That's,
Yes, you
that's a
have
very-
to learn. That's what I'm saying. You have to learn because they've forgiven you for stuff that you have done to potentially
Nah,
hurt them.
it's a whole nother situation. All right, we're gonna take a quick break,
All right.
and we will be right back.
I got you on that, and the only thing, like, the only way that
Like,
I've
well,
ever been
stop
able
it.
to deal with that
Cause one, my dad didn't put no clothes on my bed or help me or any